Okay, so Dana, every morning I can count on him being at 7-Eleven, ready in his car, watching for me to go to work. If he's able, he pulls out and he follows along with me. Sometimes as he's driving, he will be like right shoulder to shoulder with me. So I take a right and I do a detour, thinking I've outsmarted him. He hasn't found me all the way to work. Well, I have been mistaken. He's just allowed me to think that I've had one over him. But this whole time, he's had that over me. He has always found a way to be in this house. Before we started dating, I had somebody that entered into my bedroom. It was in the fall. There was potato chips all over my bed. I thought I went to my daughters and I'm like, who is hanging out in my room? There's potato chips all over my bed. And they're like, you wouldn't be eating potato chips on your bed. I looked more closely and there was leaves on there. So somebody tracked in the fall leaves from outside inside, and we would have cigarette butts all over in the area of our place, and I no longer smoke. It would be um, annoying to the point that I started taking photographs of it. And then I ended up dating Dan. We dated about Mother's Day, and then the relationship ended September 23rd of 2020. So we dated about 4 months, and it turned out I dated my stalker because once we were dating, those cigarette butts all over my property, it stopped. I forgot, and then I ended up telling him about those cigarette butts, about the annoyance of it. But then when we broke up, those same cigarette butts started happening again. And I was able to look at past old photos and recordings, and I was able to match up that those cigarette butts is what he smokes. He smokes Pall Mall and Marlboro menthols, and he'll either smoke lights or full flavor. And that is what is around my area. That is what was around the area before we were dating, and then since then. So yeah, he's he's outsmarted me. He's still entering into the house. He has shown us even up to just 3 days ago. So right now it is June 7th. So yeah, 3 days ago, my daughter is missing two things, and it was replaced with two rose leaves in its place. And so it's clear to us that he's been able to enter in this whole time. There's a few things that have been suspicious, but this was a confirmation that just nailed it in. So no matter how many times I've changed the locks or try to secure it up the house through the windows and blocking it with bars and locks, he still has come in. There was a time that my daughter lost her key, and then it came up missing, but then it was found a few days later, so he could have made a copy of the key. So he enters into the house. Sometimes he takes things and sometimes he just moves it around. Like I'm missing my batteries from the snow blower and leaf blower, and I'm missing two batteries. Well, I found a battery and it was hidden under a blanket next to sheets, so I wouldn't put it there. And then a tapestry hooks. They were outside the house by the back door. So he's made it clear he's still entering into the house, and he can follow me to work anytime he wants. And he knows my schedule since I post everything around the house. I have a calendar that says where I work, my schedule, so it's obvious. Once you enter into the house, password to the internet, things like that laying around. Yeah, Google passwords. I keep changing them. And of course, I leave a post-it note somewhere. So no matter how many times I've changed my password, it does me no good because he ends up getting the passwords because he's in the house.